And we're live. Some days the road is easy, all you need are walking shoes. Other days you negotiate in your heels and business suits. Other days are breezy, only bare toes will do. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Some days you're jumping round in your Converse with good news. Other days you negotiate. Other days so sad, only slippers see you through. Some days you're out there waltzing in your highbrow dancing shoes. But when your heart gets broke, you gotta wear boots. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. All your worries and your cares, walk out of the door with the right foot where. You gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear boots, time to saddle up your courage. Boots, feet down in the stirrups. Boots to drive the heartache out of town. Boots, wrangle up all your sorrows. Boots, ride on past tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta wear boots. Gotta wear your boots. Gotta wear your boots. Gotta wear boots. There it is. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Bonjour, bonsoir. Pardon me, I'm itching my nose on camera, which looks terrible. Anyway, welcome to Brunch with Deb, another edition, the September 24th edition. It's 2 days after my birthday, so this is my birthday weekend edition. Happy birthday to me. Oh, that sounds so selfish. Anyway, 363 days left until I turn 60. I'm 59. Hello, Matt. Hello, Kathy. And hello, Beth. Hello, Heidi and Hobbit, if you're out there, and Janet, if you're out there. Yes, Matt Poloni. Happy Yom Kippur and a belated happy Shana Tova for Rosh Hashanah. And it is the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, which was just not good. That was a sad, sad event. Anyway, I've been meaning to go see the movie Golda. I have not yet, but I've certainly read much about Ms. Meyer and the history of the time. So, it's cold, finally getting chilly. For the first time since May, I've had to turn on the heat down here. So I decided it was fedora season. As Bobby McLeod from the Delco Quarantine Open Mic says, he goes, "Oh, you're so fedorable." Ha ha ha. He's not here. Anyway, thank you so much, Kathy and Steve, for the birthday wishes. I celebrated my birthday by doing a gig, of course. At a gig Friday night with Judy Kaplan and Cynthia Ashley right here in Seattle at a bookstore, which is kind of my home turf, my home room, my home plate, however you want to say it. Couth Buzzard Books in Greenwood. If you're ever in Seattle, you definitely should check out the Couth Buzzard Books. So it's not only a used bookstore, they also sell some new books, and they're also a coffee shop and a community gathering center in the Greenwood neighborhood. Everybody and their grandmother meets there, from music groups to open mics to song music on the weekends to the French table français, French conversation table, and the Girl Scouts and the drumming circle and the jazz jam. Steve, you like that? science discussion groups, you name it, it meets at the Couth Books bookstore in Seattle. I've just lit the fire today, says Steve. I understand. Well, maintenant, faire un peu de français. Now for a little bit of French. Aujourd'hui, le lance compte le rebord de 3 week-ends jusqu'à mon voyage en France. Today I am launching the 3-weekend countdown until my honeymoon in France with Jason. Alors je voudrais chanter une chanson française à chaque brunch jusqu'à mon départ. That means I would like to sing one French song per brunch until I leave. This m'aidera à pratiquer ma langue française. This will help me practice my French a little bit. Cette chanson a plein de homophones. This song is full of homophones. Un homophone, c'est un mot qui sonne la même en deux langues. Homophone is a word that sounds the same in both languages, like excessive, oui? Excessive, yes. How about excuse? Excuse. Inexplicable, inexplainable, inexorable, inexorable. L'extase, ecstasy. Accélère, accelerate. Relax, relax. Explose, explode. You name it, there are many homophones. In this song, cette chanson, le titre c'est Excessive, Excessive par Carla Bruni, the French supermodel and also the wife of the former French president. She's also a chanteuse and a compositrice, a composer of songs. I think you will understand quite more in the song than you think you will, even if you don't speak French. Je n'ai pas d'excuse, c'est inexplicable même à la même. Inexorable, ce n'est pas pour l'extase que c'est l'existence sans un peu d'extrême. Inacceptable, je suis excessive et j'aime quand tout désaxe, quand tout accélère, moi je reste relax. Je suis excessive quand tout explose, quand la vie s'exhibe, c'est une transe exquise. Ion qui s'accède, autre qui s'avexe. Ion s'exige que je revienne de l'axe. Ion qui exclame, c'est incomplexe. Ion qui s'excite avec tous ces exes dans ce texte. Je suis excessive et j'aime quand tout désaxe, quand tout accélère. Moi je reste relax. Je suis excessive quand tout explose, quand la vie s'exhibe. C'est une transe exquise. Oh, I'm excessive when I'm overtaxed. When it all accelerates, I stay relaxed. I'm excessive when it all explodes. When life thus exhibits, it's a trance exquisite. Excessive, j'aime quand tout désaxe, quand tout accélère, moi je reste relax. Je suis excessive quand tout explose, quand la vie s'exhibe, c'est une transe exquise. Excessive. Exactement. Accélère. Bon. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Oh, Matt Polony, you're leaving Friday for Verdun. Well, bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Jason and I, we were actually departing. We're going to the Netherlands first for a week, and then we will be in France for a week and a half. We'll be doing our honeymoon, but we'll also be celebrating the 60th diamond wedding anniversary of the parents of my good friend in southern France. So we're going to be doing a little double header, like celebration of la mariage et les noces. C'est bon, c'est grave. Hello, Kathy Meyerson. So glad to see you. Kathy was so excited about brunch that she dialed me. She texted me on Friday saying, "Are you having technical difficulties?" I said, "It's Friday." She goes, "Oh, I thought it was Sunday." That is such a great compliment, Kathy, and I hope you don't mind that I shared that story because, well, I've done the same thing. All right. Here we go. Nah, I don't want to do it there. Chocolate on my fingers, icing on my lips. Sugar diabetes, I got blubber on my hips. I keep the nightlight on in the kitchen, babe, so I can go downstairs and cruise. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blues. I did say it was my birthday, didn't I? I keep them in the kitchen, I hide them in a jar. And you know, for emergencies, I keep them in the glove compartment of my car. Oh, I just can't live without them. I'm higher than I am on booze. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blues. Slide me a glass of milk with that Oreo. Well, my doctor says I'm crazy, that I'd better give him up quick. Honey, you're gonna be pushing up daisies. Girl, you're gonna get sick. But I can't give him up if I wanted to. 'Cause I don't wanna lose. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blues. Said I got those Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie, made by Nabisco, they ain't no rookies. Next best thing to some nookie blues. Give me some double stuff. Oreo Cookie Blues by Lonnie Mack. Lonnie Mack, bluesman Lonnie Mack, deceased for a while but still great music. Thank you, Beth. Here's one of my love songs. Stormy day, clouds passing through, the hollow echo of my empty room. I dream of islands misty on the sea, the sun-kissed night you gave your love to me. So lost and lonely in my world of gray, waiting for the tears to wash away. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue, send my love on tropic winds to you. Fruits of passion ripe with every moon, we sombered on the sand, just me and you. Tangled limbs, heartbeats on the rise, gazing into summer stardust eyes. But promises won't keep another moon. Winter enters paradise too soon. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. Stormy day, clouds still passing through. The hollow echo of my empty room. I dream of islands misty on the sea. The sun-kissed night you gave your love to me. But promises don't keep another moon. Winter enters paradise too soon. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. Thank you, merci. Tropic winds. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. My throat's a bit dry. Ah, that's much better. Let me think here. Well, you know whose fault it is if my throat is dry. What would we do without dogs? Man's canine companion, his best friend. They love you, all love you. And when your world goes wrong, they'll never ever leave you, not day nor all night long. Now, Poochie's are for petting and to keep your feet warm at night, to bark at bungling burglars to wake you up at morning's light. But there's one more thing that we forget that faithful Fidos do. They'll bear the brunt of any stunt, even those they did not do. Blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog, that you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. The papers, do you know, the one you meant to write, but you had better things to do, like party half the night. So when it's time to turn it in, you simply smile and say, I'm sorry, teacher, it's out of reach. My dog ate a whole box of thumb drives yesterday. And you've been up all night and taking flight in deep debauchery. Those loving oohs and ahs that kept you up till way past 3. You stumble into work 3 hours late, but yet, I'm sorry I'm late, boss, but my dog got so sick. You should see those thumb drives. I was all night with the vet. Oh, what a vet. Blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog, but you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. You had to eat that plate of beans, wash it down with beer. You ate with no restraint and no regard for who was near. And when at last it comes to pass in one great greasy fog, well, it's true, you all know what to do. Sing it through the interwebs, you. I heard you. Blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog. But you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. Once more, we blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog. But you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead and blame it on the dog. That's right. Blame all your problems on the dog, don't try to solve them. Blame all your problems on the dog, best to involve him. Blame all your problems on the... Poor dog. It's always his fault. It's the dog's fault that I was up late last night playing games with my young cousins over in Kirkland. Board games. We played this crazy board game called Whitehall, which was basically trying to find Jack the Ripper on a board. It's kind of like Battleship. One person had to move, one person had to kind of make secret moves on the board, and then the three people playing the investigators, their little plastic pieces, had to figure out where he was going next. It was kind of like a twisted game of chess. But we were out there until like midnight last night. Yawn, more tea. Ronnie Stolzberg has entered the room. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing? Ronnie's live stream starts half hour after mine ends. Check her out. She does a couple of hours of music, lots of cover songs and originals. I'm trying to decide what to play here because I'm kind of half asleep this morning. Isn't that lovely that I'm half asleep? But I'm half asleep with you guys. I know it'll wake me up. Hey, pretty papa, why you standing still? You're much too young to be over the hill. Didn't your mama ever teach you something about how to shake and cut the rug? It's time to light a fire under your feet. I'm gonna show you something super sweet. Come on, baby, time to loosen up. It's only as hard as a hop, skip, and jump on caffeine. Hop, skip, and jump, baby, it's a start. Dance your way right into my heart. Come on, baby, let me see you move, and I just might fall in love with you. When the band kicks in, you're gonna feel an itch, and then both feet are gonna start to twitch. Take my hand and you hop on forward, skip around, jump back in that order. Put your arms around me, baby. 2-step, 10-step, Cajun maybe. Come on, honey, let's cheek to cheek. I wanna feel your heart move through this beat. Hop, skip, and jump, baby, it's a start. Dance your way right into my heart. Come on, baby, let me see you move, and I just might fall in love with you. Jump away, oh hop, skip, and jump, baby, it's a start. Dance your way right into my heart. Come on, honey, let me see you move. I just might fall in love with you. Hop, skip, and jump, baby, it's a start. Dance your way right into my heart. Come on, baby, let me see you move, and I just might fall in love with you. Hop, skip, and jump. Hop, skip, and jump. Are you guys hopping and skipping and jumping out there? Kathy Meyerson says, this song is waking her up too. Yeah, it's been a busy weekend. Gig Friday. playing games all night. Last night, I didn't get a lot of sleep either night. I'm just hyper and punchy and a little crazy today. Yeah. And this afternoon, I've got a gig at Peace of Mind Brewing in Linwood, Washington. It's a songwriter showcase, so we'll get to play that. Then I can sleep on tomorrow, maybe. Oh no, we got the furnace guy coming at 8 a.m. Ha! Life enters the world of music again. This is another one of my love songs about taking the risk to cross over into love from not being in love. It's called Girders of Steel. It's an interesting question between you and I. Which path do we follow? Which bridge do we try? But the crossing is calling, pavement to heal, as we both start walking on girders of steel. We both start walking on girders of steel, and the pylons hold steady, solid in place. A truck rumbles by, the span starts to shake, and the waters are churning. Danger is real. Will we keep our footing on girders of steel? Will we keep our footing on girders of steel? Construction in progress, a barrier home. Can we push on past it, or give up, go home? Two hearts in the balance, each trying to decide if the risks are worth taking on this journey untried. Bridges cross rivers, point A to point B, and you're crossing over the roadblocks to me. And it's so unexpected, this wonder I feel, walking with you on girders of steel. Walking with you on girders of steel, crossing with you. Girders of Steel from the Mama Wears a Hard Hat album. I know many of you have that album. Oh, anyway. Oh, you want to hear the Wallows? Okay, we'll end with that one. That's a request from Ronnie Stoltzberg. Meanwhile, the tip jars are open. Your donations help keep the show running as you go down here on the screen, or you can have they're clickable links in the description if you're on Facebook. I appreciate all your donations very, very, very much. I wish it was free to produce all this stuff, but it ain't. So you help me, and I love the fact that you are part of the whole team that helps keep Deb Seymour music going. It's just not about me, it's about you guys too. All right, we're going to fend today with the Wallows. And then I'm going to go stick my head in a bucket. I'm not hungover, I'm just tired. Take a nap. Nothing, just the reality. Busy weekend. It calms down next week. And here's a song about getting stuck and getting unstuck. How appropriate. Thanks for the hint, Ronnie. Life was cruising on easy street when your wheel of fortune got stuck. You thought it was just a glitch, a hitch in your good luck. But then down came the avalanche and all the pain that follows. But so you know they've laid you low, neck deep in the wallows. Who said life was supposed to be fair? God laughs every time you plan. You thought you had it all worked out, the lines drawn spick and span. But times got tough, they coiled you up like a snake before it swallows. And the cruel, cruel joke is you've begun to choke, face down in the wallows. Welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. Well, I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy mud. Maybe you'd best learn to swim. But when you think about the journey out, some part of you just hollows. So you acquiesce to your deep distress down in the wallows. Depression and discomfort are now your closest friends. That melancholy baby has got you up on end. But misery loves company, you're now flesh and bone. When you're in the wallows, baby, you're never quite alone. So welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. Well, I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy mud. Or maybe you'd best learn to swim. But all your fears, they're muscled up and flexing like Apollos. Oh, you feel so small that you toss it all into the mercy of the wallows. Wallows are addictive, primed to keep you pinned. The could haves and the should haves leave you twisting in the wind. But faith leaves a golden thread in the darkest pit. It's your call to rise or fall. What will you make of it? So welcome, friend, to the bitter end. Tell me, what's it gonna be? Will you walk that first hard mile or drown in misery? It's the same for everyone, everywhere, from Seattle to Sao Paulo. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. The Wallows by myself and Todd Lawrence. Thank you so much for tuning into Brunch with Deb today. There will be 2 more brunches before I leave for France, and then there'll be 3 weeks when I'm off. I should say 2 more brunches and 2 Halloween special shows midweek. The Halloween show specials are October 11th. Morning show at 11, same time like today, and an evening show for the West Coasters at 7 p.m. Streamed from here with the ghouls and the goblins. So that'll be October 11th, and then meanwhile, 2 more brunches next week and the week after, and then I am at Bon Voyaging à la Belle France at aussi les Nederlands, and I'm trying to work up some traveler's Dutch, which is tricky. Anyway, thank you so much. We'll see you. Take care. Hey, Frank, nice to see you. What else? That's it. Just take care of yourselves. Remember, it's getting cold now. It's kind of warm during the day and cold at night, so always carry your sweater with you. Remember to try and do a kind act every day, and kindness will come back to you threefold. And last but not least, tell the people that you love them sooner rather than later, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. Thanks again for all your donations, your attention, and your love. We'll see you next week. Love you.